In this class, we'll be learning about how to install Java on Ubuntu, then how to install Maven on Ubuntu. Yesterday we saw how to install that on Windows. Today we will see how to install it on Ubuntu, as well as we will see how to install Apache Tomcat, and how to install Jenkins, as well as just overview about what is Jenkins and how it is used. So before that, I want everyone to know what is the Jenkins. So I have I'm using Ubuntu. That's the reason I haven't made any PPT today. So you can see over here Jenkins. Just have searched what is Jenkins on Google. So I got this definition. So this is about Jenkins is an open source automation server written in Java. The project was forked from Hudson after a dispute with Oracle. So before Jenkins, people used to use Hudson. So Jenkins helps to automate the non-human part of the whole software development process with common things like continuous integration, but by further empowering teams to implement the technical part of a continuous delivery. So before, if you are creating a software, if you are doing something, we need to do same thing. We need to repeat the same thing many times. So we need to hire more persons to just repeat the same task daily. So to reduce that repetitions, Jenkins has the people started using Hudson, then Jenkins. It's in continuous integration software where we can involve multiple tools at the same times, and it will perform same actions or same task again and again. So first of all, what is Jenkins? How it is? Jenkins is just an platform, or it's an orchestration. So if you are giving an interview, if somebody asks you, you need to understand the core concept. So you can see this picture over here. It's I just enter orchestra in Google. So over here in the screen, you can see they are one person is managing all other teams, and they are performing they are a musical instruments. They are using different musical instruments, and this person is maintaining collaboration as well as to improve tune. So he's the one. This person will act as a Jenkins. So Jenkins will be involved with different tools. So different tool will perform different actions, but this Jenkins will help to collaborate and to get the work done in a one flow. So over here you can see Jenkins will be connected to different steps. So it's code commit. We have learned about GitHub. So the plugin will be connected to Jenkins. Then build and configuration files. Build file is a Maven, NMS build. We have learned that too. So it will be connected to Jenkins. Then there will be different testing, Sona, JUnit, or Selenium, different tests. Then it will be connected to there will be a plugin for release. Then there will be a plugin for deploy. So it's a platform which will help other tools to connect with each other and to work together. So Jenkins helps. You can see another over here. So we will add different plugins. It's just a platform, same like an orchestra. It's a platform over here, and different tool sets have been configured over here to get a good tune. So we will be doing same process, same concept will be done over here to work with Jenkins. So this will be a basic clear idea about how Jenkins works. What is the role of Jenkins? So Jenkins is not a separate software to learn so it's just you need to have a basic knowledge how to add plugins, where to start with, how to start with, and what all plugins where you need to configure. To start with, we need to have basic Java. Jenkins, if we are working on Java project, we need to have Java, we need to have Maven. Then again, we need to have Jenkins. Then again, we need to have web server, like we are using over here Tomcat. Then again, if using repository, so Artifactory or Nexus, then again deployment tool, then again different platforms. So in this periodic table over here, you can see we have learned about this particular section, Git SCM. Then again, this one is like related to database. Then again, Maven. Then this one is testing. Then again, Jenkins. So when developer writes the code, it's stored in database, as well as that particular code is packaged, then certain tests are performed, then that particular thing is connected to our continuous integration tool, then from there continuous deployment, logging, as well as cloud or other stuff. So to start with, we will check how to install Java on Ubuntu. So I have already installed over here in this system. I will show you, like, you can note down this tab if someone is taking notes. Please note down. To install Java in a particular Ubuntu, first you need to check like whether we have Java already installed or not. So to check whether we have Java or not, command is Java -version, Java -version. So I do have over here. So it will throw, if you are having already, then it will show you this kind of output. If not, then it will say you like Java or like command not found something. So to install it, first we need to enter sudo space apt-get space update. So it will go through some updates. Oh my God. Okay. If you enter like apt, command is sudo apt-get update. So it's update. Then again, after updating that particular, it will update all the files. It will check for like latest update for that particular for all the applications installed. Then to install, the command is sudo space apt-get install space default -jre. So this is the command sudo apt-get install jre. Then if you press enter, then it will start installing all jre files. Then once it is done, you need to write the same command saying sudo apt-get install jdk. So again, it will go through some process and it will get installed. So after installing, what we did in Windows, like we did in GUI mode, so like we have downloaded a particular software and we have just gone through like next and then finish. So then after that, we have set the path of that particular location of the bin file. So once it is downloaded or once it is installed, you need to check the path. So mostly the path will be in cd/usr cd space /usr/lib cd space jvm. Okay. cd space /usr/lib/jvm. Okay, over here ls, then our package will be installed in this location, cd space /user library jvm. Then we need to go in this particular Java 8, cd space Java -8 open jdk -amd 64. Then ls, then this is like a bin file over here. So first we need to write we need to define how to enter our like particular path for this Java. So for that is java _home equals to this particular path for /user/library function /jvm /java -8 -open jdk -amd 64. This will be varies depending upon your laptop. So like mine, I'm using AMD 64 processor. That's the reason showing over there. So you need to press enter with that. Then again, you need to write path equals to include. Now write the whole thing including bin directory. So it will be like path equals to /user/lib /jvm /java -8 -open jdk -amd 64 /bin. Then you need to press enter. Then again after that you need to write export path. That's it. Your Java will be installed. So first I have mentioned like Java_home equals to location till over here. Then again path is equals to location including bin directory, which we do in like Windows. VirtualBox, it will be depend upon your laptop. So you can just shut down it and restart it later on. So it will be depends upon your processing speed as well as the RAM, because it will be using your own laptop memories and everything. That's the reason like it will be hang. Okay, once your Java is installed, now once Java is installed, you need to install packaging tool, which is Maven. So to install Maven, you need to download Maven. Like you guys are having link for downloading a Maven. Just go to Maven website and click over here Apache Maven 3. This one Apache Maven 3.3.9 bin.tar.gz. So once you will download, it will be in your download folder. You need to download in your virtual machine, so it will be in your download folder. Then from there, like I will show you, cd space DOW. Let's go. A lot of files. So okay, mostly like it will be installed, like downloaded in your download folder. So then you need to enter this command tar space -xvfz. So we have learned this command in our Linux class. Space that particular file name. So that might be binary. You will be getting a particular file after downloading this. So it will be ending with tar.gz, something.tar.gz. So you just need to enter that. You need to just click enter. Then it will just unpack that particular folder with the same name. Then just go into that particular folder and check the path. Then enter path equals to that particular file path location /bin. Then again click enter and then type export path. Can you explain the step again, Mike? Okay. Once again, I will explain like how to install. Is everyone clear till Java? How to install Java and how to set path for Java?
Yes.
Okay. For particularly Maven, we need to download Maven file from this website. You guys like what we did yesterday. So just if I click over here, so it will start downloading this particular file. So once it is downloaded, I'm in this particular download directory where the file has been downloading. So I will check the particular file name over here. So, okay. So for that particular file, tar space minus xzvf Apache Maven. This is the tar file name which was downloaded, and then we need to press just enter. So it just unpacked all the files, and you can see all the files over here. Now we need to go to that particular file, Apache. This is the folder which was created. I will clear the screen. I will do cd space Apache. You can see again, like, go into this particular folder, ls you will find the bin file over here, cd space bin. Now you can check your present working directory will be home/home master downloads Apache Maven/bin. So you need to enter path equals to /home/master/downloads Apache -Maven/bin. Then just press enter. So your Maven will be installed. So these are like a simple steps to install Maven as well as Java. Now after installation, check your Maven is whether it's installed or not. mvn space -fn help help, enter. You can see your Maven is installed. Or you can also check Maven -v version. You can see your Maven has been installed. Now again, after installing Java, then Maven, what is our third step? To install the application server. So we are using Apache Tomcat. So Tomcat is like a web application server to host our website or any web application. So to install Apache Tomcat, it's just a single command. You just need to write sudo space apt space install Apache 2. That's it. If you just hit enter, it will automatically install Apache. So everyone is clear till now? Okay.
So it's already installed Apache on this, or?
Yes, in my system it's already installed.
Okay.
Brother, can you explain one more time how to install and set Java home and Java path? I didn't follow that. And Maven as well.
Okay, sure. Again, first to install Java, I will just change the directory to over here. To install Java, first we need to do is like sudo apt-get update. We need to hit enter for this command. Then again, sudo apt-get install default jre. This is the command, default-jre. Then enter. It will ask you to press Y, I guess. Then again, it will automatically install everything. Then sudo apt-get install jdk. Install default jdk. Then again hit enter. So it will automatically install jdk. Now we need to set the path. For setting a path, first we need to enter like java underscore home equals to. So first we need to check like where Java is installed. So Java will be installed in cd space /usr/library/jvm. So like in our Windows, it will be installed in window like C program file /Java. So over here in Ubuntu, it will be stored in cd/user/lib/jvm. Enter ls. So you can find over here your Java install. So you can just write cd space Java, cd space Java -8 -open JDK -AMD 64. Now you are in that package ls. There's a bin folder. So instead of that, you can write this pwd. You can see where is your present directory. Then just write Java _ home equals to /usr /lib /jvm /java -8. You need to just enter the path how we did in our Windows, as like we set our path in our Windows environmental variables. The same way we need to set our path. So you need to enter that, hit enter, then again write path equals to /usr /lib /jvm /java -8 -open JDK -AMD 64 /bin. Just hit enter and then type export export space path. That's it. It will automatically take the path. So now your Java will be installed.
Can you enter in the bin folder and can you do ls cd bin
cd bin
ls?
then ls.
Okay. Okay, got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. The same way you need to install Maven. Just go to that website and download that particular file. Then again untar that particular file using tar space -xvzf. So I have told in my Linux video why we will use tar and how to use. If you haven't listened to that class, please go through that video to learn more basic commands for Linux. So tar, then that particular .gz, whatever this Apache name.
Can't we use the command line to download Maven, as we use command line to download Java as well?
We can use that. We need to download like using wget command. Wget space, and you need to copy this particular file. I will show you how to do it. / that particular file name, Apache -Maven -3.3.9 -bin dot tar.gz. So you need to add sudo. So this is the way I just showed you to graphical view, because this will be more convenient as of now. So if you guys want to download it through using wget command, so I have told this command in that Linux video, I guess. So wget is to download a particular file. Java will be already stored, so it will automatically search in libraries and it will download that. But Maven, we need to specify the particular path from where we need to download a file. Not only Maven, if you are working on any shell script and you need to download some files from some particular location, then you need to use this particular command wget, then destination of the file location, then hit enter. It will automatically start downloading that particular thing. Then after downloading that particular thing, after unzipping that particular Maven file, we need to go to that Maven location. Then we need to find the path and we need to just enter path and that particular location wherever you have just unzipped that particular file till bin. Then hit enter and just write export export path. That's it. And then to install Apache, there is a command, just one command for Apache is sudo apt install Apache 2. Okay, someone asked me a question about while installing some software, I'm using sudo, but for some sudo apt-get, but sometime directly apt-get. Sudo is just a root user because we won't be having all permissions to download or to download particular files. So sudo will do it as like a root user, as like an administrator for Windows. And now how to install Jenkins. To install Jenkins, first we need to download Jenkins package. This is the command. You can just search for Jenkins, installing Jenkins on Ubuntu, and this is a particular command to download Jenkins. I just need to just copy it, then paste. This is the command wget. Just hit enter. Then again,
after sudo for
copy this particular command and just paste it. And then sudo apt-get, sudo apt-get update. It will update all the files. Then again hit apt-get install Jenkins. Sudo, this is a command to install Jenkins. By the way, sudo apt-get install Jenkins. It's very simple. Just hit enter. It will start installing everything. I just copied 2 steps from that website and I just hit sudo apt-get update. Then again command to install Jenkins was sudo apt-get install Jenkins. To check whether our Jenkins is working or not, so you need to enter sudo. It's like to check our particular service of whether Jenkins is working currently. Is sudo apt, I guess, service start. Just a second. Okay, sudo service Jenkins status. So I just enter sudo service Jenkins status. So what it will do is it will show me status of Jenkins. To check status of any services in Linux, command is sudo. Sudo is for root. You can directly, if you are directly in root, then you can use service and service name, then status. So my service status is Jenkins is already start at boot time. So if I need to stop, whenever I need to stop a Jenkins, I can just write sudo service Jenkins and then hit stop. So it will stop that particular Jenkins service. To check how is it working properly or not, just go to your web browser and just hit localhost /8080. 8080 is our HTTP port. By default, Jenkins will be on 8080 port. If you are having something else, then you need to change the port number in configuration page. So hit enter and you can see over here your Jenkins has been started. And it says to ensure Jenkins is securely set up by an administrator, please copy the password from either location and paste it below. So what location it's saying? It is saying over here there is the password, initial password is in var library function, library, then Jenkins, then secret, initial admin password. Let's go to that particular location from our command line. Okay, cd space slash var slash Jenkins. Hit enter. We are in Jenkins. cd space secrets, secrets. Permission denied. Sudo. First we will do is sudo su. And now I'm in as a root user. Sudo will change me as a root user, sudo su. Then I will go in cd space secrets. Now I'm in that particular folder. Then ls. Over here you can see there is the initial admin password and different files. So I will just see cat. Cat is to check the content of a particular file. Initial admin PSSWRD password. So you can see particular password for that file. Just copy this password and paste it over here.
Does it change when we reboot the Ubuntu, or like will it be the same always?
What's your question?
I mean, does the password get changed when we reboot this Ubuntu, or it will be the same?
No,
always?
it won't change. It is already stored, so it's not so temporarily. It's already stored, so it won't change.
Okay.
You can create your own user. So now it is asking, like, this is for the first time. It will ask like customize Jenkins. So plugins extend Jenkins. So install suggested plugins or select plugins to install. So I will just select. We can use either any of this, but as of now I will use install suggested plugins. So it suggested me some plugins, get like some famous plugins, GitHub and Gradle plugin. So different plugins. We can use other option and we can manually select whatever plugins we need to install. For our purpose, we are using normal Jenkins. We are using paid Jenkins, so they will be getting CD for that. So and we need to install from that particular CD. So they will be buying from CloudBee. So there is not much difference between normal Jenkins and CloudBee difference. CloudBee Jenkins, it will be same look, but that will be more secure, and they will be supporting that. The CloudBee is a company to support that particular Jenkins. So if you search for CloudBee, so like it will be same Jenkins. I will just show you the image. CloudBee Jenkins. So CloudBee is a company who will be giving support for that Jenkins. So it will be just like this, CloudBees. This is like an enterprise edition. So what we are using is just for free. So over here we can create our own ID and password. So every time we won't be like allowing to enter that particular password. So over here I can create my own password and ID. So every time whenever I need to access this, I need to go to this particular port and just enter my ID and password, so it will automatically allow me to work on it. Start using Jenkins. So this is our Jenkins page. So if you are working on DevOps or if you are working as a build and release engineer, this will be the page you will be working daily. So you need to know like what it contains and what each particular section means. So in this page, you can see like new item, people, build history, manage Jenkins, my views, credentials, build a queue, build executor, and create a new job. As of now, it will ask you to create a new job over here. But every time if you want to create a new job, you need to go to new, click on new. Then it will ask you what kind of job you want to create. So over here it is just showing you like a bunch of options. But if you are working in Enterprise Edition, there will be like different options available. So you can select that according to that particular requirement. So to create any item, new job, it's new item over here. And people will be like who all are part of this Jenkins server. It might be your team who all are like will be working with this particular Jenkins software. So as of now, I am only working on this particular Jenkins, so it's just my name. So over here is build history. Build history is nothing but it will show you history of all your builds, what you have created. So what is build is like compiling, putting all the things together and creating a software, or creating a package is called a build. So whatever like in Maven we were creating .jar file, right? So that was a build for Maven. So in Jenkins there will be like .mvn or .npg or any other kind of like dot extension, whatever plugin we use, that will be like our build. And my views is like I'm just admin, so my views will be like always admin view. So it depends upon our roles. Like administrator, sometimes we won't be having all views, like all rights in this particular Jenkins. If we are joining a new organization, they won't give us right to view production servers or production Jenkins, whatever they are working on. So we will be having limitations over here, there. And credentials.
Basic question.
Yes.
Can you tell us how all these tools connect, like Jenkins, Maven, Puppet, Chef, and how all this are all these tools going to be used for a DevOps engineer? Like, does he have to know everything, or
yeah, I will come to that. Just after this, I will come to that.
Sure.
So these are my credentials. So this will be a credentials for my Jenkins or whatever applications I'm using. So mostly like if you are defining the credentials globally, then you can see it in first page. If you are defining that in some project, then you can't see over here. You need to go to the specific project. So what do you mean by globally and what do you mean by specific project? Globally means like let's say like there's a building and there will be a main gate. So everyone can enter through that particular gate. So that will be like a global for everyone. But for particular blocks, there will be like a security. So like that particular group only can access that particular project. So in some projects, you will be restricted to using it. So there will be separate credentials over there stored in that particular project. So coming to the point which brother asked, there's an option over here called Manage Jenkins. So if we need to manage that, if we need to manage anything, we will be using this particular, we will be going into this particular Manage Jenkins, and we will be having all the things which we will be working on as part of DevOps engineer. So for configuration systems, we will be to configure everything in this particular server. We will be going over here and we will be allowing like home directory, what is home directory for that particular Jenkins, system message, and number of executors. Over here you can see 2. So there will be like an option to increase or decrease this particular thing. So, and over here label, usage, quiet. So if you keep on working on this, so you will be getting an idea about each and all the options. So our Jenkins URL is this one. So if we keep on working on this particular thing, then we will be knowing about that. So over here, while installing, I have selected like use the default plugins. So GitHub has been already installed over here in this Jenkins. So I will show you how to install particular things. This is a manage plugin option over here in manage Jenkins. Click on manage plugins. Over here, you need to search for what kind of plugin you are working on. So if I search like Maven Maven, so you can see Maven artifact or Maven metadata. So you can just install that, just click on it and install without restart. Mostly like we should not click download and we should not restart our Jenkins server until and unless we are told by someone to do restart. We should not click on restart. Install without restart will be always safe. So over here you can search any options to install particular Jenkins. As you can see over here, over here like there will be like in particular one orchestra, they will be using different tools, different instruments. So same way we will be using different tools. We can install it or we can remove it for a particular role. So depends upon environment and depends upon company what tools we will be using. Will be like if we are joining an organization, they will be telling us what tools they are using. Or if they want us to propose, then depends upon what project we will be working on. We will be debating between different tools and we will be selecting one. So out of this, as over here, there's an SCM and there are like many options available for SCM. So depends upon price, quality, and what we are looking for. On that basis, we will be selecting one option. In each tool sector, as a part of Jenkins, it's not like if we are a DevOps engineer, that doesn't mean like we will be working only with 8 tools or 10 tools. Depends upon your company. You will be asking, so I will be knowing Jenkins and I will be knowing GitHub. But my company is not using GitHub. They will be using something else, SVN or Bitbucket. So it doesn't mean that you are not capable of working on it. It's just like the company varies. The concept behind that is same. So mostly almost everything each section will be same with some minor changes. That's it. So as part of DevOps rules, DevOps engineer like job, you will be working with each plugin in each section. There might be chances your company will be working with 2 different tools. So depends upon like one team will be using one particular tool. So like if there is a Java team in a company, they will be using Maven. They won't be using Maven as well as MS Build. MS Build is used for building .NET projects. So if you are working with Java and .NET teams, then you have to know about Maven as well as MS Build. So our role is like we won't be working with particularly one particular team. Like we are not developers to stick to one project. So we will be covering mostly like 2 to 3 projects. But some tools won't be changed. So like if they are using Git, they will be using Git overall, like in all their process. So they won't be using Git for Maven project, Java project, and Bitbucket for another MS Build project. They will be using one particular tool. So same way they will be using Jenkins, or they will be using TeamCity, or they will be using any other software, but they won't be using 2 particular software in each section. So if you have any idea about one particular tool in particular section, that means you can easily understand different tools. So if you can just practice on Jenkins, then you will be having idea about how to work on Hudson. Then you will be having idea about what is Visual Studio, because you will be knowing like basic, how it works, why will we using this particular tool. That means if we are using this tool, then same way we are using this particular tool for the same process. So we'll be having, it will be slightly different how to use it, how to navigate it, but mostly it will cover each and everything. So are you clear with this doubt? Brother, someone asked me a question just now. Okay, so this will be like available plugins. These are like installed plugins over here. So while selecting the Jenkins, I have just clicked on default. So by default, they added, like it added me Ant, build branch, API, credential, as well as we just saw GitHub over there. So GitHub, Git plugins. So we can just uninstall it by clicking on uninstall. Depends upon our requirement and depends upon our project, we can use it.
Is there any
So
limitation installing the plugins, or like we can install a number of plugins?
No, we can install n number of plugins. As of now, over here, all are free because we are using free service. So if you are using Enterprise Edition, there will be like different prices if we need to go for it. But for that, like our company will decide like which plugin we need to prefer for the project. Our team, like Agile team or something. So how to start a new project, I will show you tomorrow, because as of now, like this is too much to understand what is the console, how it will look, how to work on it. For tomorrow's class, I will show you how to create a project, how to start our first build, and how to get our output, as well as where to write particular scripts. So meanwhile, if you guys have not installed anything, please, I request everyone to install Jenkins on the particular software, particular laptop, so that we can just practice it. If you really want to work on something, you need to practice. If you can create one project, that means you can create 100 of projects. So if you really want to go for a job, then please practice.
Brother, I got a question here.
Sure.
You showed us how to install Maven separately.